Suscríbete y activa la campanita, no lo olvides.
Hey, what happened, panda? Welcome to Revientor. This is Falcon Bms in the version 4.34, and today we are going to speak about navigation, only speaking about avionics. Okay, then in the cockpit, let's go to set the things up, and as you can see, first of all, I almost cannot see the head-up display due to these clouds. Okay, if you want to make more contrast, you can lower down your visor in your helmet using the Alt-A alteration key on the left of the space bar, and then use the V as in visor, and you can see how different looks. Okay, and then something important for you today, we are going to use the head-up display, also the dead window, and the MFDD in the HD page. Okay, first of all, look at this. Here's some more distance, and this is the road. As you can see, I have the bigger waypoints. Maybe during your installation have small ones, but I like the bigger ones because you will see that at the end of the tutorial it's easier to select the waypoints. Other important thing, as you can see, there is the wind is 51 knots, and almost the head-up display is out of the view, and you can use drift co there, and now it's center using drift co instead of norm position. Okay, important for navigation: flight path marker, velocity vector there in the center, and you can see the tadpole, or as we say in Spanish, renacuajo, this small circle and a line to the down because the waypoint is at my back. If I change my waypoint, I have to use the DCS switch, also this rocket, this DCS switch up and down. You are going to see these small arrows is going to be changing in position. Let me put there, tracker, stop tracker please, and there you see now is in the radio, waypoint radio, the same in the down position. You can see the movement of these arrows, keeping the arrows on the waypoint, and now using the rocket below the number 7, you can switch the waypoint 2, waypoint 3, and also look at the head-up display. You can see that tadpole is now on the right and is pointing down again. Waypoint 1 on the left, waypoint 2 on the right. Why one side or other? Because this tadpole is going to tell you what is the faster or shorter way to get the waypoint. In this case, is turning right to reach waypoint 2. Is the shortest way to do it. Then move to the right. As you can see, this line in the tadpole is always pointing where the waypoint is, and where's in front, like is now, is pointing up. Okay, and almost you can see here this square with a cross. That is where the waypoint is placed. When that cross is over there, over it, that means it's outside of the head-up display. But when it's inside, you can see the diamond perfectly. This diamond is only visible in navigation mode. In air mode is not. In ground, air-to-ground mode it is. Okay, again in navigation mode. And more important things here. I have a playlist of tutorials speaking about the ACP, front controls, and the dead window. And the number 5 button you can discover in deep more information, but here in the cruise, in the TOS page, if you select number 0, this go inverted line, okay, selected, and now you can see this symbol in here. There you can see turning off, there is no symbol. In the left of the head-up display, and turning on, there is a symbol. Use return to the default front control page. That symbol means that you have to accelerate to reach the speed to get on time to that waypoint. For example, waypoint 3. Also, I have to get more speed, and Waypoint 4, I have to slow down the speed, the airspeed of the plane, okay? The idea of this is put that symbol in the center. You are going to see the symbol going up, going down. It's going to be in that scale, okay? If you put in here, near this line over here, you are going to be on speed to reach the waypoint on the decided time by the briefing page. There is more important things that you can learn in this tutorial. It's not so basic. If you use the number 4 in the ICP, you can see here man, as in manual, is manual mode, okay? But if you use check is say in Spanish, but in English I don't know how to say it, to the right, now this changed to auto mode. Okay, what does mean? I can change to Waypoint 3 in here, and also go back. And you can see in the default menu 3 automatic. What that mean is when you get the waypoint almost 1 mile, it depends of the Falcon Bms version. In other version was around 5 miles, but now you have to almost overfly the waypoint or cross it near 1 mile. It's going to switch to the next waypoint automatically. Okay, this only is going to work in air-to-air modes and navigation mode. In air-to-ground mode is not going to work, because in air-to-ground you are supposed that you are attacking that waypoint, and if the system changes to the next one, is quite of a problematic thing, because you don't really want to change that waypoint. Okay, I'm going to go as fast as I can, and you will see how the waypoint changes automatically. Okay, let's go, wait for it. Some speed up here, and it's going to change in any moment now. Now, there, bam, as you can see, number 4 waypoint, and also the route. Final thing that you can learn in here. If you know the DMS down in your HOTAS, in your stick, you can change the sensor of interest. In this case, sensor of interest is the left MFD, the left screen. I'm going to switch to the right using the DMS down. There, now sensor of interest is my right multifunctional display. And now my cursor is moving in this screen, not in the radar. I want to select this waypoint, for example. I only have to use the TMS app, bam, selected. For that reason, I prefer the bigger waypoints, because the smaller ones is really not really difficult, but it's going to be more difficult. You have to be more precise. In this way, I can switch to other waypoint more faster ways, and it's easier to me. Okay, that's the reason. You can change that in the configuration out of Falcon Bms setup, in the configuration, the old F4 patch. Okay, I hope you learned something. As always, you know, I am not a good English speaker, but I think I can teach you 1 or 2 things in Falcon Bms, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the idea of all of this. As I always tell you, be happy, do not worry, and do not stall or deep stall. Bye bye, see you later.
No olvides suscribirte, darle a like y revisar mis últimos vídeos. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up and check my other videos. No olvides suscribirte, darle a like y revisar mis últimos vídeos. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up and check my other videos. No olvides suscribirte, darle a like y revisar mis últimos vídeos. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up and check my other videos.